morning, my quizzy rascals. Whatever you're up to tonight, maybe you've just got in from work, still in your uniform, maybe you're in mufti. Don't start. If you've got a passion for random facts and a head full of useless stats, you have come to the right place. I'm Sian Welby, and here at HQ, no knowledge can be too random or ridiculous. In fact, it could help you be crowned today's champion. So if you're new to all this, here is how it works. You know what you have to do to climb the ladder of victory? Just answer all 12 multiple choice questions correctly and you can win or split a glorious £1,000. Yep, you'll also get bragging rights for the rest of the week, as only a select few have ever made it to the very end. Good luck and Godspeed. Oh, watch out for the sausages. You'll see, you'll get it. Okay, let's go. Q1. What does the acronym IRL usually stand for? I rate lizards, I'm really loud, in real life. You might have seen this floating about on Twitter and Insta, but what does it actually mean? Well, I rate lizards as much as the next person, but that goes without saying. No, the IRL meaning of IRL is in real life. But you down with the kids, and did you know it? Well, yes, 97,000 of you did. Very well played. I can see 333 of you really do rate lizards, and that makes me very happy. Yeah, basically, you can use it when comparing reality to something that only happens on social, like IRL, no one double taps on your face if they like you, which is a shame. On to Q2. The Duchess of Sussex played the character Rachel Zane in which US drama? Suits, sweatbands, socks. Yeah, one of these is a very famous series and the others are just items of clothing. The title of the show is also an item of clothing that Meghan Markle loves so much, she actually wore them for 7 years straight. Thankfully, not the same pair of socks. The answer was, of course, Suits. But who knew it? Any fans in the house tonight? Let's have a look. Yes, 94,000 of you did. A couple of you using those extra lives, but that's how you do it. Stay in the game as long as you can. Yeah, Meghan left the show earlier this year, retiring from acting to focus on her new role as a real-life princess. Still sounds weird saying that. Now, remember, this is brilliant. We've got another themed quiz tomorrow night at 9 o'clock, back by popular demand. It's film-themed and it's hosted by the brilliant badger, Beric Livingston. So don't miss it. It will be absolutely great. And while I'm here, should we do a few shout-outs because you've all turned up? Shout out to Jake and his sister Danny, Ryan, who's on the night shift and hiding his phone from the boss. Well played. Hello to Timmer and the boys playing HQ in the garden. You guys mad? Surely it's raining. Binzo is keeping his fingers crossed his phone doesn't ring during the quiz tonight. Come on, who's ringing you during HQ? How rude. Anoush, he says he never gets a shout out. Now you do. And Andy and Lacey are trying to pay for their wedding from HQ winnings. So far they have 0. Well, best of luck, guys. I mean, it's possible. Let's crack on. Come on. Q3. What name is normally given to an organised research centre for policies? Think tank, think bunker, think tunnel. Yeah, where are people all thinking? It's an organised research centre for policies. If you went for think bunker, I'm afraid your thinker is definitely bunking off here. And I'm also afraid the light isn't at the end of the tunnel this time. No, it's a think tank. But were you thinking tank? How many of you were? 83,000 of you were. Very well played. Losing 10,000 of you there, but I can see over 300 of you getting those extra lives in. That is why it's worth playing a few days in a row to get those little extra lives. Yeah, we've been running think tanks since the 50s, but word has it, they are still debating what to do with the fish. On to Q4. Where's my super suit? Is a line spoken by which of these movie characters? Superman, Frozone, Black Panther. You up to speed with these movies? Seen any of them? Anything ringing any bells? Sounding familiar? Yeah, somehow, all 3 of these guys pull off the lycra, but who almost didn't have enough time to pull it on? He's literally too cool for school. The answer is Frozone. Did you know it? I have a feeling you will. I have faith. Yes! 48,000 of you did. I'd say this is pretty brutal though. 16,000 of you are going for Superman, over 17,000 going for Black Panther. Get those extra lives in, do it. Yeah, Frozone, that is Disney Pixar's CGI hero, and Superman's upper lip is Warner Brothers' CGI nightmare. On to Q5. Come on, guys. In terms of capacity, the largest sports stadium in Scotland is in which city? Aberdeen, Edinburgh, Glasgow. In terms of capacity, which is the largest sports stadium? Well, all 3 cities scoring very high in the sport department, but who gets bonus points for the biggest stadium? Home to the home of Scottish rugby, the answer is Edinburgh. But did you go for that one? I feel like it could split. Oh, here we go. It's the first savage question. I thought this might get a few of you. Yeah, 27,000 of you going for Glasgow. And I can see you thinking here. Glasgow is the home to both Rangers and Celtic. But actually, Edinburgh's Murrayfield beats both. It has over 67,000 seats. If you can, use those extra lives to stay in the game. We're powering on to Q6. Well played if you got this far. Which of these features does a sea otter have compared to all other animals? Strongest tail, largest tongue, thickest fur. I mean, obviously, it's the cutest animal compared to all other animals, but that's not an option. Now, let's think about this. Gene Simmons, I mean, he clearly has the longest tongue in nature, but what is a sea otter's claim to fame? Well, giving Simon Cowell's chest wig a run for its money, the answer is thickest fur. Have you been watching your Attenborough and do you know the answer? Yes! 11,000 of you. Very well played there. It's actually the only marine mammal without a layer of blubber. And they actually have 1 million hairs per square inch, which is a lot of razors. On to Q7. Which of these Degas paintings contains the most dancers? The Green Dancer, 2 dancers on stage, dancers at the bar. Who's down with their art? Any collectors in the house this evening? Well, they say it takes 2 to tango. Which of these paintings featured at least 4 dancers, despite only mentioning one of them? The answer was the Green Dancer. Did you see that one coming? Oh, that's it. It's the second savage. I knew that this one would get a few of you. It is a tricky old question. Over 6,000 of you going for dancers at the bar. Thankfully, I can see over 800 of you have got those extra lives. Use them while you can. You've come very far. Yeah. In fact, over half of his life's work featured dancers. Thankfully, though, he died before having to paint Ed Balls doing Gangnam Style on Strictly. That would just be horrendous. No one needs that in their house. On to Q8. Which of these is not a type of watermelon? Yellow baby, yellow doll, yellow maid. Which of these is not a type of watermelon? Come on. I'm not twisting your melon, man. Not all watermelons are red. Which of these fruits is a yellow-bellied imposter? As made up as it sounds, it's the yellow maid. Did you go for this one? Have you had your 5 a day? Oh, I'm calling it. It's savage. Whew. We are cruel this evening. 939 of you getting that one right. Use those extra lives if you've got them. Whew. I tell you what, those yellow flesh watermelons, they're beautiful. They can be both seedless, seeded, but they have to be seen to be believed. Instagram gold. Hashtag food porn. On to Q9. Come on. We're doing this now. Who delivered Britain's first live televised budget speech? Nigel Lawson, Norman Lamont, John Major. The first live televised budget speech. Yes. Well, as we all know, today's news channels will show you live coverage of a closed door. But who was the first to go live with a budget speech? I think I would rather watch the door. The answer is John Major. Did you know that? Do you know your politics? Oh, 324 of you got that right. I'd say it's pretty brutal. They're losing quite a few of you there. Yeah, I don't know. Someone must have found it interesting because budget speeches are still shown in real time today. God help us all. On to Q10. Well done. We're going through this in style. Which of these movies was the first to be preceded by the Amblin Entertainment logo, the company founded by Steven Spielberg? The Goonies, Gremlins, E.T. Have a little think. These are 3 iconic movies. Amblin were behind all of these 80s classic, but which was the first one they slapped their logo on? A Midnight Feast. Gone horribly wrong. I don't know if this is going to catch you out. The answer was Gremlins. How many of you got that right? 115 of you did. Very well played. Don't start trolling down here. We're not having none of that. We don't want any ET comments. Mufti is not a fun. Yes, I know. I can see why you might have gone for ET. The logo might feature a silhouette from ET, but it was first featured in Amblin's freaky follow-up film. So there we go. No arguing. Come on. Keep it clean on here. Question 11. Of these countries, which has the most colours in its flag? Bangladesh, Dominica, Namibia. Have a little think. If you've got time, scroll into your emojis, find the flags. Maybe it can help. I don't know, but we've run out of time. Let's hope you got it. These are 3 nations with very bold flags, but who went crazy with the crayons? They used reds, yellows, blacks, whites, greens and purple, very greedy with the colours. The answer was Dominica. Did you get it right? Who knows their flags in here? 50 of you! Oh, we're getting down to the wire now. A few of you getting those extra lives in. Oh, it's been tense tonight. I don't know about you. Yeah, as well as all the colours of the rainbow, the flag's got this little cute parrot on it as well. Now, come on, let's not get in a flap. We are now flying into the final round. Oh, it feels like a good one tonight. Very well played if you've got this far. Seriously, this is it now. This is the moment. This is the moment of pride and glory. It all rests on Q12, and I believe in you. Let's do this, guys. Here we go. I'm buzzing. Which of the following terms was copyrighted by a teenager in 1982? Text message, social network, email. Copyrighted in 82. Okay, well, all 3 of these, they're the standard means of communication in adult life, but who got C inner circled by a teenager? Well, Shiva Ayadori. He couldn't patent the software, but he did copyright the name in 1982. The unread notifications, they'll give you nightmares. It's email for the win. But who went for it? 19 of you! Very well done. This is how we do it. Come on, who's buzzing? 52 quid on a Wednesday evening. Absolutely nailed it. Well done to Wizard, to Sophie, to I Love Dogs a Lot, I do too, to Kelsey Bro, to Emza, Bigger the Walker, Surf 99, Beric Lives, MP3. Well done to Joe, to Darcy Ann, Nothing to See, to SB Ads, Harrison, Ivanka, Georgie S, James. Oh, guys, you have done yourself proud tonight. Celebrate, screenshot it, milk it, bask in all its glory. Oh, welcome, oh Brady one, to part of HQ they call the Winner's Circle of Trust. Only elite few ever get this far. You're now in the circle and part of the Q12 crew. Use this power wisely, my friend, and never speak of it to anyone. I'm just kidding. Plaster it all over Twitter and I'll retweet it. All you have to do is tag me at Sian Welby. That's how you spell it. And if you feel like you've got some more useless knowledge up there in that smart little noggin of yours, play with us again tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock with the brilliant Shazza, the Shazmeister. She'll be looking after you tomorrow at 3. Get involved. Have a great evening, whatever you're doing. Honestly, well played. Really enjoyed it tonight. And remember, a shark is the only fish that can blink with both eyes. That is all.